Ladies, if you're over 60, especially past 70, there's a silent but serious threat many of us overlook: losing our balance. It's not just about aging joints or heart issues. Doctors now say nearly every older woman faces balance problems, often due to everyday habits we can actually change. One major culprit: the wrong shoes. As we age, our feet change, arches fall, padding thins, and those favorite old slip-on flats that once felt perfect might now be putting you at risk. I learned this the hard way after nearly tumbling into a rose bush while wearing shoes that offered zero support. That moment was a wake-up call. Now I know the best shoes for stability have firm soles, non-slip bottoms, and ankle support. It's a small switch that can make a huge difference. And no, choosing supportive shoes doesn't mean settling for clunky styles that look like they belong in a hospital gift shop. Far from it. These days, there are plenty of stylish options with memory foam, firm heels, and non-slip soles that can completely transform how you walk. I found a pair like that, and the change was immediate. I felt more stable, more confident, and simply safer. I know it's tempting to live in cozy slippers at home, but unless they have grip and structure, they might actually be increasing your fall risk. At our age, a fall isn't just a bruise. It can steal your independence in an instant. A fractured hip can mean months of recovery or worse. Think of your shoes as the foundation of your entire body's stability. When they're solid, everything above them is better supported. And speaking of support, let's talk about strength. I used to think strength training was just for younger people in gyms, not for someone like me who stayed active around the house. But what I didn't realize is that after 50, we all start losing muscle, little by little, year after year. One day you notice you need both hands to push out of a chair, or you hesitate before stepping up a curb. That's not just aging, that's preventable muscle loss. The good news? Even light strength exercises can reverse it. Once I started, the difference was incredible. It felt like flipping a switch. Suddenly I moved with more ease, power, and confidence. I never joined a gym or bought fancy equipment. Instead, I started small, using light hand weights while watching TV and doing simple bodyweight moves like wall push-ups and squats, even adding in resistance bands, which made a surprisingly big difference. The goal isn't to bulk up, it's to stay strong enough to prevent a fall. Legs that hold you steady, arms that catch you if you stumble, and a core that keeps you balanced as you move. The truth is, most older women don't fall because they're clumsy. They fall because their muscles aren't strong enough to recover when they trip. You know that moment when you catch yourself mid-stumble? If your legs and hips aren't ready, down you go, and that's a serious risk. But here's the good news. Just 10 to 15 minutes, 3 times a week, can rebuild strength and restore confidence. I used to dread uneven sidewalks, but now I walk my dog with my shoulders back and my head held high. Strength doesn't just change your body, it changes your mindset. Speaking of surprising risks, let's talk about vision. I never realized how deeply eyesight is connected to balance until I experienced it myself. As we age, our vision changes in subtle ways. Depth perception fades, peripheral vision narrows, and it becomes harder to see contrast in dim light. It happens so gradually we often don't notice until something scary happens. I'll never forget the night I got up in the dark, trying not to wake my husband, and nearly tripped because I couldn't see well enough to judge distance. That moment opened my eyes, literally and figuratively, to how much we depend on vision to stay safe and steady. One night, trying not to wake my husband, I tiptoed to the bathroom in the dark. But my eyes couldn't adjust fast enough, and I missed the edge of the rug, falling hard onto my knee. I iced it for days and booked an eye exam the next morning. Turns out my prescription was 4 years old, and updating my glasses with anti-glare lenses and a soft tint made an immediate difference. I could see steps, curbs, and shadows more clearly, and I realized just how vital vision is to balance. If your glasses are scratched, outdated, or your home is poorly lit, you're unknowingly increasing your risk of dizziness, confusion, even falls. Vision helps your brain orient your body in space, so don't brush it off. Schedule that exam, clean your lenses, and brighten your home. Speaking of hidden dangers, I learned the hard way that medication side effects can also quietly sabotage your balance. A new prescription for blood pressure actually made my dizzy spells worse. I nearly fell into a coffee table. After checking the label, may cause dizziness, I talked to my doctor and got the dose adjusted, which instantly helped. As we age, medications affect us differently, and when we're taking several, the combined side effects can knock us off balance. Track how you feel, bring a full list to your appointments, and advocate for adjustments. Your safety depends on it. And let's talk about what many of us do but don't admit, grabbing furniture instead of using proper support. I used to lean on countertops and chairs, priding myself on avoiding a cane, until I nearly fell carrying laundry with no hands free. That was my wake-up call. I bought a beautiful, lightweight cane with a floral print, and to my surprise, it didn't make me feel old. It made me feel secure and independent. A cane isn't a defeat. It's a smart, empowering choice that keeps you moving confidently. And finally, the one thing that truly changed everything for me, balance exercises. I discovered them at a senior center class. Simple moves like standing on one foot or walking heel to toe. At first, they were surprisingly hard, but after just a few weeks, my posture improved, my legs felt stronger, and I found myself dancing in the kitchen again. Balance doesn't just fade with age, it fades from neglect. But it's never too late to rebuild it. Just a few minutes a day, no special equipment needed, and your body will respond. Balance isn't just physical, it's emotional. It's the quiet confidence that lets you walk tall, live freely, and enjoy all the joy still ahead. So if this resonated with you, please like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments which habits surprised you most. And for more helpful tips, inspiring stories, and smart aging advice, sign up for my Savvy Senior newsletter. It's full of wisdom delivered straight to your inbox. Take care of yourself, sweetheart. Your future self will thank you for it.